I recently tried Copilot Vision and it was pretty interesting. So I just thought of recording a video and let's see together what all it can do, right? Okay, so first of all, I am into my Edge browser, which you can see. And now to get started with the Copilot Vision, you already know that you have this icon on the top right, which says Copilot. If you click on that, that opens the Copilot for you. And now when you click on this small mic kind of button which says talk to Copilot, that opens
Hey,
this.
Mukesh.
Hello, hi, how are you?
I'm doing great, Mukesh. Thanks for asking. How about you?
I am doing great. So today I am trying to record a video where I am showing your capabilities to my audience into my YouTube channel. What do you think about that?
That sounds awesome. Showing off my skills could be a hit with your audience. I'm here to help if you need any demos or have questions. Ready to make this video epic.
Awesome. So your chat capabilities, I already understand. This is more like of an LLM. But today, what I'm really interested is about showing those vision capabilities, which I see as small kind of glasses on my screen. Can we start with that?
Absolutely. We can dive into the vision capabilities. Those glasses enable me to see what's on your screen and assist you with it. Let's get started. Just let me know what you'd like me to do or explore on your screen, and I'll take it from there.
Okay, awesome. So I can see that Copilot Vision is active on my page and I just can enable or disable it. That's a good feature, right? I also have a setting where I can change your voice, everything. I like that option pretty much. That's great.
That's cool. Being able to switch things up like that really makes the experience more personalized. If you ever want to try out different voices or need guidance with vision settings, I'm here to help. How else can we make your video stand out?
Okay, so what do you see on the screen now?
I see an invoice template from Zoho Invoice. It's showing a detailed invoice with itemized entries, quantities, rates, and total amounts. The template looks clean and professional, perfect for businesses to customize and use for their billing needs. Want to know more about any specific feature?
This has a lot of data. I simply want to understand how much is the total balance due for my invoice.
The total balance due on your invoice is $23,350.12. Is there anything else you need help with on this invoice?
No, that's great. What else you can do, right? So if I just show you some of the pages, what else are your capabilities?
I can help you understand and extract key information from documents, explain details, and even provide actionable advice based on the content. Want to understand a business report? I've got you covered. Need help with budgeting or planning? I can assist with that too. Or if you're exploring automation or looking for advice in the tech space, I can provide insights and guidance. What kind of pages are you planning to show me?
Okay, great. So I am now going to show you some of the thumbnails which I create for my different video on the YouTube channel, and I want you to suggest me something there. Okay.
Absolutely. I'm excited to help with that. Show me your thumbnails and I'll give you some feedback or ideas to make them stand out even more. Let's make your videos pop on YouTube.
Great. So this is one of the thumbnail which I have created where I wanted to help people to get start with the Excel automation using UiPath, and it's mostly towards the modern design. And in the video, I am also doing some hands-on so people can understand, right? What do you think of this thumbnail?
I think your thumbnail gets the message across effectively. The bold text, "Get started with Excel automation," is clear and inviting, which is great. The use of the UiPath logo instantly connects the viewer with the brand. The modern design elements and the mention of hands-on learning give it an interactive, engaging vibe. Maybe you could add a visual element to represent the hands-on aspect, like a mouse cursor or a tool, to make it even more dynamic. How does that sound?
That's a great suggestions. However, I have a bit of doubt, right? So let me show you two thumbnails, right? So now on my screen, you see two thumbnails. The first one, I do not have my image, and on the second thumbnail, I have my image, which is me, so standing here, right? Now I'm a bit confused when I am designing thumbnails. Should I use my image or I should not use my image, right? What are your thoughts on these two thumbnails?
Using your image adds a personal touch and helps build a connection with your audience, which is great for trust and recognition, especially in a series. It makes your content more relatable and memorable. But if you want the focus solely on the topic, then not using your image can keep it clean and direct. Both have their perks, but your image can boost engagement by making it feel more personal. It's a balance between brand building and content focus. What vibe are you aiming for?
I am personally looking for both, so I'm trying to do a mix of both of them.
Mixing both approaches is smart. Thumbnails with your image create a personal connection and establish branding. Those without can focus more on content. Combining them could give viewers a bit of everything, keeping it interesting. Where you mix it up, maybe have your image on thumbnails where your personal touch would be most impactful. How does that sound?
That's great. And what do you think about the colors, the fonts, in terms of, how viewers will like it, right? Do you think that the choice of colors, the choice of icons, the size, everything is good as per a modern thumbnail design? What do you think of that?
The thumbnails look modern and engaging. The colors are vibrant, which is great for grabbing attention. The font is clear and bold, making it easy to read, and the icons are relevant and recognizable. The size seems to work well, ensuring key elements stand out. It's important that they resonate with your target audience and align with your brand. How do you feel about the overall look?
This is after a lot of iterations I have done, but thank you so much for your suggestions here. So now on my screen, I have opened a page where the developer is facing some issue with find files and folder and something related to processing, right? By reading this error message, can you help me what exactly this error is and how can I solve this?
The error message is the process cannot access the code documents online. Message general exception while processing. This usually occurs when another process is using the file or folder, making it unavailable for UiPath to access. Here's how you can resolve it. 1. Check if the file or folder is open in another application and close it. 2. Verify permissions, ensuring that UiPath has the necessary access rights. 3. Review your workflow to see if the file or folder path is correct. 4. Implement a retry mechanism in case there's a temporary lock. Would you like insights into creating a more robust automation to handle these kinds of file access issues?
No, I am good for now. Thank you so much.
Like you're viewing documentation related to UiPath's content generation feature? Need
Yes,
help with anything?
exactly. So here, if you notice, right, there is a section which says PII filtering and PII language, right? I am new and I do not understand what exactly is PII. Can you help me understand what is PII in this context?
Absolutely. In the context of UiPath or other software dealing with data, PII stands for Personally Identifiable Information. This refers to any information that can be used to identify an individual, either on its own or when combined with other data. Examples include names, addresses, social security numbers, and email addresses. Filtering PII means removing or obfuscating this data to protect individuals' privacy, especially in contexts like data processing or sharing. How can I help further with this?
No, that's great. I understood what is PII. Okay, that helps. Now, into the same document, if you see here, there is something which is like a frequency penalty, right? I have the description, but I just want a bit more explanation. I have to explain it to some junior developer, but it is more technical, but I want a simpler answer for frequency penalty, right? How would you explain?
Sure. So the frequency penalty is a concept used in some AI models. Basically, it helps to avoid repeating the same words or phrases too often. This penalty reduces the likelihood of the model generating the same text again, making the responses more diverse and interesting. So when you're explaining it, you can think of it as a way to encourage the AI to use a wider range of words. Does that help?
Yes, that helps. Thank you so much. Great. So that is all what I was experimenting with this feature, and I find it pretty interesting, right? So I have just started it. Let me know what do you think of this feature and what are the different use cases you were able to, accomplish with this, right? And what are the different places you think this can be utilized, right? So I just wanted to quickly show you some of the things which I was trying, and hope you find this insightful. Let me know your feedbacks on the comments, and wrapping this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I will appreciate your feedback on the content, and let me know your ideas which you did with this vision, right? Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.